jittery. Not jittery, just I'm not staying and clicking, I'm clicking and moving. I kind of hope I get to run. Christ, move. I'm kind of hoping I get to run. The next ones I get is what you call it? For one of the other dungeons I have to do. Like say I get a mythic Val'sharah or whatever. I hope I get or a mythic Vault. Actually, I don't think there is a mythic plus a Vault. So I remember hearing that. There's just a normal mythic. But yeah, I hope I can. Oh Christ! What do you do again? Oh yeah, it's creates the pool of mana. I'm just not used to those things being. I'm just used to those things meaning like move away from people, move to people. I'm not used to. Oh, it doesn't do anything, or maybe beyond just straight up damage, until it's done. So I'm just not used to that. I'm not really at full performance right now. Like honestly, I feel like I've just woken up, even though I've been awake for 4.5 hours. Okay, so just the advisor is left. And for whatever reason, he doesn't actually shout out on the Mythic Plus moves. Because wasn't he insulting us the first time around? Maybe just because I was on the quest. Could be it. Yeah. I need this to come off cooldown sooner. This feels like it's taking too long. Oh, there he is.
It has been too long since we purged these captains of refuse. It appears we have a rat infestation.
And if we had done the other quest, then that was quite literal. Like, wasn't there a rat king or something? Ooh, Christ. That's kind of weird, freaky. Just the acidic ball just flinging itself at someone else. Just like flying at people.
I have not survived.
Oh, this is the start of the place. Cool.
Fall to a swarm of rats. I need to get
I've interrupted that. Hopefully, you know, someone else can catch the next one because mine is not going to be off cooldown. No, still not off cooldown. I could try and... Nope, misused. I kind of jumped the gun, I just saw a spell going up and assumed. Christ. Shield. I love that Shield of Vengeance thing. Hear me roar? Yeah, go this way. Christ. Sorry, I wasn't expecting enemies. I expected the place to be clear because I thought we had cleared this way in real time, but no, that's only these appear anyway. Didn't actually clear this part anyway. We're actually doing pretty well on time. This is the final boss and we've got another 20 minutes. So, will we get the 3 chests? Christ, a 10-second stun? That is nasty. Heal.
enough. You little beast.
We actually got here in plenty of time. With like 20 more seconds before we got lost in time. It's the reboot of Lost in Space. My God, I love this whole free spell thing. Free abilities thing. Part of me is honestly tempted part part of me is actually tempted in switching my, talents to Crusader tank.
Have your heads for this.
Ooh, nice. Ooh, they got that. Nice. And they got that. Good for them. Purple mana cracker. No, that's no use for me. Thank you. Don't know why that keeps popping up. Yeah, that's better than either I have. Probably why they gave it to me. Honestly, that's tempting to put on. No, I actually have a better thing, so... What's the one I have now? Damn it, words are failing me. I'll just leave the party, spare embarrassment. Sometimes I just get stuck for words, so it's like, fuck it, leave. That's why if for whatever reason I don't respond to you to raging. I don't remember what that is. I actually read up all the characteristics, but I don't remember what raging means. But anyway, if I ever don't respond to you, it's probably just because I'm like, fuck, I don't know what to say. And that's it, basically. Vault Hold, Black Rook Hold, and Vaulted Wardens. Okay. Oh, you. Buy my junk. Thank you. It's honestly tempting to put that ring on just for the extra item levels, but I'm thinking, you know what, it's probably not worth it. Actually, can I be honest? It is actually straight up better ring for me than what I currently have, even if it's meant for a caster. Christ. And yeah, I got the Brokenly Epic achievement here as well. Have an epic item in every slot with a minimum level of 840. And I do. I actually ran into a glitch in WoD, where say if you had a green and an epic, you could switch the epic in slots and it would count towards the achievement. I remember reporting it, so they should have fixed it. At least they swear I reported it. I can't remember anymore. Anyway,
our isolation has ended.
Hey, why is that not just hovering open as done? There we go. It was just weird how it wasn't telling me what level of rep it was on. Anyway, Nightfallen. Okay. Let me see. Where's my thing? Level 6, Raging. Tyrion's Lair. I hate that one. Still. Here, 1 second, folks. Hey, folks, and I'm back. Everything's fine. Recording locally. Let's get on with it. Actually, I was thinking there of something. Remember I was saying I was awkward. Reminds me of a thing I was seeing online. Well, it reminds me of a thing earlier. I tweeted at a guy. It's a guy behind Owl Third Comics. I was tweeting at him. He apparently he deleted some of the tweets, and now he's deleted them all. He had tweeted about. Remember I was talking about person punching a Nazi before. He'd been tweeting a thing that people were cheering that on, but and I can't remember. He made a point after this, though I don't remember that one too well. But you know, what about some petite feminist shouting "kill all men," and she gets punched by some big alt-right guy or something? That's evil, right? And you know, drawing the thing that's, well, how's then he makes some other point that, you know, I don't see it that way, but someone else mightn't. You know, may have a different view of it. And people just jumped on him, but he was actually making quite a valid point. And apparently he heard arguments that made sense to him, and he felt that he should be punched in the head. So seeing that, I tweeted at him that you know, he made a good point and all that. He was, you know, I'm gonna go give ancient mana to each of these. He made a good point and whatnot. Like, he was in, you know, and the only reason people were criticizing him wasn't because they had some ancient, you know, some hidden source of knowledge, but because of their own biases. To be a cynic, to be cynical, in all likelihood, they would be the ones cheering "kill all men." So why wouldn't? So it's no surprise that they were saying, you know, they criticize him like they did. So it's like I said, basically, it's no surprise they'll criticize him, considering that in all likelihood they'll be the ones cheering that on themselves. Regrettably, the guy just deleted all the tweets in reference to it. But I hope he's doing okay. I kind of missed. I was trying to quote myself there and say new things, so I end up just kind of flubbing it all there. But yeah, basically, long story short, I hope the guy's okay. Why isn't that being highlighted anymore? Annoyingly, the wheels on my chair is off, so it's really goddamn irritating me now as well. But yeah, I hope the guy's okay. It just seems like he's listening to a lot of nutters. Like basically the dipshits off Tumblr. There's plenty of who aren't dipshits, but there's a lot of dipshits off Tumblr, and he seems to be listening to some of them. Or at least people who have a similar thought. Maybe not necessarily the same dipshits, but certainly same, you know, school of thought. I have no idea why. There, it's shown like that, but it doesn't show otherwise unless I hover over it. Shouldn't it always be showing? Wasn't it doing that in the past? Swear it did. Regardless, like I was saying, I hope the guy's fine. I'm sorry I'm repeating myself. It's just because I feel like I'm forgetting what to make my full point. So I just end up repeating myself because I feel basically that's, you know, I'm not making my full point, so I need to repeat it until I do. But yeah, he was just listening to idiots, long story short. And I hope he's doing fine now. You sound different now? Nope. It's also weird how he's just become unwithered as well. Like, how? That seems like a bit of a glitch. I have no idea. Regardless, ooh, I could do some time walking. Christ. Gundrack. 81 to 110. Christ. So it's only those 5 dungeons, really? I was kind of imagining all of them. Maybe I should go have a look at the time walking rewards people. And capital cities, I presume they mean like Stormwind. I just don't know. Ah, yes, it'll be in the library, wouldn't it? Okay, let's dungeons. First of all, let's start a group. And now time Netarian's Lair. Neltharion. Netarian's Lair level 6. Let's make sure I spelled that right. Neltharion apostrophe S. Yeah. I'll double check that it's the right thing as well. Level 6. Yep. Minimum that. 84. List. And I'll go get on a griffin over to High Mountain. At least doing these is quite good for your artifact power, because you get those commendation things at the end, and they give a fair bit. I wonder if the Druid of the Claw transforms into a bear. You know, or does it just, you know, cast and fist fight? Is the bodyguard there if you didn't see? I feel kind of sick. Oh, what? That was giving a different reward earlier. Now it's giving that belt. Interesting. Is it because I already had the, because I got the ring from the dungeon? I don't know. Just having a look at that ring of the looming menace. It's not a bad ring, in all honesty. Fitting, considering it's 850 Mythic 5 ring thing. The set bonus isn't really that great, but then again, it's on top of what damage you're currently doing, so it's just like an extra little bit of flavor kind of thing, I guess. And I just realized I can go turn in this. I can now get mythic Surmar stuff on well, a crate with some mythic thing in it. I'll mark Surmar Vault Crate. Cool. So what did I send these people off on? Apparently a rewardless thing and crush the slave masters. And this is walking on broken glass. I need to get this, but that's a raid one, so I'll take them out. Wrong one. Seemingly no one's interested in going to run this. Well, not yet anyway. It's only been up a moment. Cool my jets. Actually, Warden's Band. Yeah, I can just get rid of it. I can also get rid of this. I'll hold on to that. Yeah, I can go. Do wonder if I actually made a profit on all I sold. Wrong way. All the gubbins, the cooking and whatnot. I made a profit off that. Don't know if I did or not. Roland Roland River Treader and Gina River Treader. Alright. Just considering what, the guy there is an elite, part of me wonders, am I meant to recognize him from something? But, yeah. Just always looking around just because I'm paranoid of secrets.